Get your markers ready. Get your markers ready. Ready. We're gonna find the letters. Ready? Can you find the letter F? Find the letter F. Find the letter F. Oh, great job, Great job, Leland.
If it's the right one.
Oh, F. F for fun. F for fun.
Jordan's
Great job, John. You got it. Okay, you know what? Next letter. Can you find the letter? Can you find the letter A? Good job, friends. Alright, next letter. Jump on. Alright, next letter. Can you find the letter M? Find the letter M. M. Find the letter M. M. Ooh, find the letter M.
Nicholas wrote his name
M.
2 times.
Great job, Bronco. We'll fix it.
Travis wrote his name 1 time.
Find the letter
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
U. Find the letter U. U. Good job.
Put our pencils down.
U for up. U for up. You got it, man. Great job. Alrighty. Erase your boards in 10. Erase your boards in 9.
Putting our pencils down.
Erase your boards in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Get there tracking me in 3.
You know what?
And
A lot
2.
of my
Oh,
friends
nail
haven't
it.
done,
2.
but it's time to start.
And 1. Track me.
Travis, thank
3,
you
2,
so
1.
much.
Great.
It was
Put your hands
hard
in stuff. Put your
to
hands in
quit
stuff.
early.
Alright, so now we're going to do our sounds. First sound is ah. Find the ah sound. Find the ah sound. Ooh.
What's that in the
Good job. Remember, say it in your head, not out loud. Great job. Next sound, you are going to do the b. Ooh. Alright, scholars.
Today we're going to look at the long and short vowel sounds.
Alright, find the sound that says g. Good job, friends. G.
What's A sound like?
Good job, friends.
What does A sound like?
Find a sound that is. Oh, tracking this cat. Tracking this cat. Jump home. Focus. You got it.
A or A? Say it.
Find the.
Who do I sit and start?
Ooh,
Nicholas?
great job, friend.
Jordan's already moved up. Oh, thank you for fixing it, Jordan. Thank you for fixing it.
What sound?
Jordan, who started?
M for
A or A?
mouth.
Say it.
Find a jungle. Find the M for mouth. Find that one. You got it. You got it.
Say it. A or
Good job. You fix it. Alrighty, friends. Erase your boards in 10, 9, 8. Alright, friends. Now we're gonna do some phonemic rhyme. Can you say oh yeah? Say oh yeah. Alrighty, ready. Get your hands ready. Say it in your head. I'll say who's gonna do it. P-at. Alright, friends. Good job. Send us some shout. Great job.
Let's use our arm to tap it.
Alrighty.
What sound
Neil,
does
you ready?
M make?
Dress.
Yes.
Good job. Send us some shout.
Use your arm.
Drip us some
sound.
shout. Look this way. I know. Alright, ready? We're gonna do 2 more. Ready? Who am I gonna go to? Ready?
Now we're gonna
Ready?
put an E on the end.
Rush.
Changes the word.
Un. Nailin. Ruh. Un.
A.
Oh, try it. Ruh. Un.
A.
Oh, let's try it. Nailin. Watch. Rush. John Clove. Track John Clove. Ruh.
Which
Un.
word has the long
Good
A
job, John
sound
Clove.
or
Nailin, you wanna
the
try
short
another one?
A sound? Now
Wanna try another
or
one?
A.
Dot. Good job.
Which word
Say
has
way to
the
go,
long
us.
A sound or the
Say way
short
to
A
go,
sound?
us.
Mad
Are you ready? Let's see who's got it. Ready?
Okay, I'm gonna say a word.
What
After I
letter is
say it,
this?
you tell me all the sounds in the word.
And for man, what sounds it make? Good job. Ready? What sounds does this make? What letter is it? What letter is it?
Alright, scholars. I'm gonna say the word.
What letter is it?
I'm gonna say a word. After I say it, tell me the words and the sound. So
Want
I'm
some
gonna
help?
say dad.
What letter is
Tell me the
this?
sounds of the word.
Good job, Junko. What's this one, Naylin? F for F for fun. We're gonna do 4 more and then tracking. We're gonna do 4 more and then we're gonna do some letter tapping. Got it? Or word tapping. Ready? What letter is this?
Perfect.
ready? Look at Miss Keck.
Okay, the
Sitting and
next
start.
one
Sitting and start.
is
The word letter is E. Say it. E. Say it.
Okay,
E.
say the word
Say it.
bad.
What letter is
Sound
this?
it out.
Good job. What letter is this? Good job. What letter is this? Good job. What letter is this? Oh. Set up some time, Nayland. Set up some time. What letter is this? Do we know? Oh. Tracking Miss Keck. Eyes up, sitting up, sitting up, sitting up. Nayland, sit up. The letter is van. Say it. Van. Say it. Van. Say it. Van. Say it. Van. Good job. Keep going. What letter is this?
Put down drill. Please do not move the table.
Oh, what letter is this?
Scoot your body to the chair.
What letter is this?
Miss Lou.
Good job, friends. Alrighty, friends.
Say a
Sitting and start. Miss Keck has scripts. We're quick. Sitting and start. Sitting and start. Sitting and start. So we are going to get our tappers ready. Are you
The
ready?
word is wax.
Are you ready? Give me those. Alright, friends, we are going to get our tappers ready. Get your fingers ready. Get your fingers ready. Get your fingers ready. Ready, 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 ready. Alright, so where do we start when we read? Where do we start? Oh, John Close got it. Where do we start when we read, Nayland? Where do we start? We start right here. Put your finger right here. Miss Keck is going to read, and what are you going to do, John Close? Tap your dots. Tap your dots. So get those tappers ready. Ready, ready, ready,
Let's do
ready.
it faster. Ready?
Bird and worm. Way to keep moving your finger. Are
Alright.
friends.
I'm going to give you a piece of
Where do we
paper
go
and
next?
You're going to write some words.
You are great job. Go to this one, Nayland. Great job. Ready?
Listen to the words
Cat.
I'm telling you.
And move your finger.
Ready? Let me see who's ready for
And
paper.
oh,
Nicholas
right here,
is
friend.
ready.
Cat right here.
Joelle is ready.
Cat and
Travis is not ready.
fish
Jordan is not ready. Jordan
are
is not sitting on your
friends.
Are you sitting on your bottom? Is Travis
Ooh, where do we go next, Nayland? Great job. Center some shine. Center some shine. Great job. Dog and
We're going to practice
cat
sound out
are
some words.
friends.
Alright,
Alright, where do we go next? Great job.
Travis
Pig
is start. Travis
and
You
wolf
are going to have different words.
are
Travis.
friends.
Tracking.
Alrighty, 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me.
Hands and stars.
Alrighty, friends, we're gonna look at letters
Hands and
versus
stars.
words. Alrighty, tracking me in 5,
Jordan,
4,
your word is
3,
tap.
2, 1. Hand me these, friends.
So
Ready,
only
friends?
Jordan.
So, how
Search out
many
Jordan.
words do we see? How many words do we see? How many words do we see?
Your
So let's
word
see.
is
How many words do we
bad.
see? We circle the words, right? Is there a space between these letters?
Sound
No, there's not. They're close together. So how many words do we see? Count them. 1, 2, 3. How many words do we see?
Not your
3. How many words do we see? 3. Okay, let's look at the word
Nicholas. Sound
We're going to look at the word pig. How many words is in pig? 1. Great job. How do you know it's 1? How many words?
Nicholas, your word is wax.
There's 1. Yes, it's 1 word, right? Okay, focus, focus. How many letters is in the word pig? How many letters,
Your word
Nayland?
is
How many letters? How many letters? Let's count. How many letters do we see? 1, 2, 3. How many letters do we see? How many letters do we see? 3. We see 3 letters. They're close together. Is there a big space between them? No. How many letters do we see? How many letters do we see? 3. How many words do we see? How many? 1. Oh, I'm trying to trick you. Can you get tricked by Miss Keck? Okay, let's try this one. So we have the word wolf. How many words do we see? How many words? How many?
1.
1. How many words do we see?
1.
How many letters do we see?
3.
3. Let's count them.
1,
2, 3, 4. How many letters do we see?
Next word is math.
3.
How many letters do we see?
On this side.
1, 2. Sit up, please. 3, 4. How many letters do we see? 4. How many words do we see?
4.
How many words?
Your next word is
1. How many letters do we see?
2.
How many letters do we see?
4.
How many letters do we see?
math.
How many letters do we see?
Math.
4. How many words do we see?
1.
1. How many letters do we see, John Quill? How many letters?
Jordan, your last
4.
word is
How many words do we see? Great job, scholars. Sitting and start in 5. Sitting and start in 4. Sitting and start in 3. Sitting and start in 2. We are already there. I don't even know why I'm still counting. In 1. Say, scholars, how do you think we did today?
Good.
Good. We did amazing. Say, we had fun. Yeah. Say, way to go, us. Alright, scholars, so you earned 2 erasers. I've liked very much. Has anyone ever given you a gift that you might not have not liked very much? Think in your head. Share it, Ken's way. What was it?
It was some toy, but I didn't know what it was, and it had like a creepy face, and I was scared of it.
Interesting.
And I didn't like it.
Cool. Less than ideal gift. Anyone else want to share? Thank you for sharing, Ken's way.
It was Christmas's day, and my papa and all my family came over to my house for Christmas and brought me all my gifts. When I opened one of them, and I got scared and I started crying. And then when I opened it all the way up, it was a baby alive doll.
Oh, interesting.
I had a doll for Christmas. I turned it this way, and then my mama cut down her hair. Her head turned back again.
So we've all gotten joy. What was the gift that you might have not really liked, but you got it?
When I was my papa's house because they got off work, and they gave me this gift that had a book that was called Baby Jesus World.
Oh, so you don't like it very much. Miss Keck?
Because it had like this toy to it, and it had like it was like a devil little toy, and I was so scared of it, and then it turned his head back.
Oh, jeez. All right, friends, so we're going to read a story. Miss Keck actually got a record once when she didn't have a record player, so I was a little confused by that gift, but I kept it. This story, Aunt Maud's Mittens, is a story about a boy who receives a gift from his aunt. He doesn't like the gift very much, so he gives it to a friend. Let's read and find out what happened. So before we get started, we're going to go through some sight words, friends. We're going to go through some sight words.
Sight
Words. Great. Give me 1 second. So, tell me what word this is.
Said.
Say it. Said. Say it. Said. Say it. Said. What word is this?
See.
Say it.
See.
Say it.
See.
Say it.
See.
Say
Can.
it.
Can.
Say it.
Can.
Say it.
Can. Went.
Went. Say it.
Went.
Say it.
Went.
Say it.
Went.
And then
Ass.
say it.
Ass.
Say it.
Ass.
Say it.
Ass.
Great, so you're going to find those words while you're reading. So here's how we're going to go. Oh, so we're going to look at words. If you see a word, Miss Keck's going to model up here. So if you say a word you don't know, you are going to try to read it in a chunk and say, does that make sense? So if I don't know this word, Tom, op-end, I see that word is open. Open doesn't make sense. I see open, opened. Oh, keep your books closed, tracking Miss Keck. Keep your books closed, scratching Miss Head. So open, I'm going to see if that word makes sense. And I'm going to think to myself, does that word make sense? And find chunks that I know. So as we're reading, we're going to do that. So I'm going to set you to read. You're going to read silently. When Miss Keck pops in to hear you read, you're going to read out loud, okay? So we're going to read how?
Out loud.
When Miss Keck pops in, you're going to read before Miss Keck pops in. Silently. Great. When I say go, get started reading. If you finish, tracking Miss Keck. If you finish early, you go back and read it again. Good readers go back and read the story again, just so they get an extra understanding of it. Capiche?
Kaposh.
Ready? Go. Read silently until I check in. Put your book up, kiddo. it out. Think to yourself, does that make sense? What is it? What sound does this make? Start right here. What sounds that make? What does OU make? Say it again. Oh, what did you just say? Does that make sense? Say that word again. Thought. Thought. You got it. Good job. You got it. So read this again. Keep reading. What does this word say? Look at it. Break it apart. Good job. Great. Read silently. Read in your head, friend. Read this to me. Read right here.
Tom opened
Whisper. Good. Mod. Yep.
said something like the red rabbit but he turns on the message to be nice.
Read silently now. Read this.
I didn't think that. I don't want to make ants enough.
Mod. Yep.
Mom said, wow, you get your better kids than mittens that, said Mom. Good idea, said Tom.
Chip, keep reading right in your head now. Read this.
Sally, said Tom, do you have my red rabbit mittens? I did, said Sally, but they fell in the snow. I don't know where they are now.
Keep reading. That's so nice. Keep reading.
I'm sorry, Sally said, but I can't help you now. I don't want to be late for school. Good luck.
Just keep reading.
This one, Tom and Timothy saw a big yellow dog who licked Tom. What? Said the dog. He licked Tom's face. I think he likes to use that Kenny down, said Tom.
Read silently. Great job, Brianna. Good job. So as we're earning points, we're showing a lot of tenacity. Make sure we're reading in our head, friends. Make sure we're reading in our head and reading quickly. We want to push ourselves to read quickly. Whisper. Read in your head.
1, 2, eyes on you.
So friends, we're going to practice reading faster. If you did not get through, you're still going to find the evidence, okay? We're just going to practice reading faster. So I'm going to ask you a question. What I'm going to ask you to do first is you're going to find the evidence. You're going to mine for evidence, focus. You're going to mine for evidence, what that looks like. Oh, 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me.
1, 2, eyes on you.
When you mine for evidence, I ask you the question and you put your hand on the page that the evidence is in. Capiche?
Kaposh.
You need to stay focused right now. Got it?
Got it.
We are almost to our goal. We could. Oh, you raise your hand, friend. So you put your hand on the page. There might be a picture. There might be words. Capiche?
Kaposh.
Great job. So we have earned 1 eraser right now. Ready? So first question. Everyone needs to find that evidence. I'm going to be checking. Where did Tom and Kenny find the red rabbit mittens? Where did Tom and Kenny find the red rabbit mittens? Finding that evidence. Oop, I see Kenzma finding that evidence. Brianna already knows, but she's going to find that evidence. So she's going to find that evidence. Where did they find the red mittens? Kenzma?
On page 20, it was in the dog's mouth.
It was in the dog's mouth.
I mean,
Flip to
20 and 21.
20 and 21. Flip to page 20 and 21. Flip to page 20 and 21. Kenzma sees it in the dog's mouth. This is a factual question, so this is directly on the page. So if you can everyone point to where they found it. Point to where you see it. Good job. We see it. You see it in the picture. We see it on the page. Great job. Next job. So Kenzma, you did a great job finding that evidence. We do it. We want to do it quickly. Alrighty. Next question. You ready? Ready? You ready? Okay. So, what does Aunt Maud give to Tom at the end of the story? What does Aunt Maud find that evidence? Find that evidence. Give to Tom at the end of the story. What does he give to her? What does he give to her? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna wait. What does he give to her at the? What does he give to her at the end of the story, Joy? What does he give to her at the end of the story? So look for that evidence. Look for that evidence. So there's 2 pages for this. Good job. Good job. Good job. Brianna, what did you give to her at the end of the story?
He gave him a red hat that matches a rabbit mitt.
Good job. I probably should have followed you. Good job, scholars. We all found that evidence. Say way to go us. Way to go us. Way to go us. Way to go us. All right. Killing you guys today. So we have 2 more questions. How does Tom feel about the gifts that Aunt Maud gave him? How does he feel about the gifts? Find that evidence. Find that evidence. There's page. Yep. How does Tom feel about the gifts that his Aunt Maud gave him? Where are we seeing some evidence here? Going to be a couple of pages. So I want us to look at page, let's see if anyone's found it. Go to page 22. Go to page 22. Ava, how does he feel about the gifts that his Aunt Mom gave him?
It looks like on the picture, it looks like he's sad that he don't want this gift at all.
Say it again.
It looks like in the picture, it looks like he's sad, and it looks like he's sad because he don't want the gift at all.
He doesn't want the gift at all. Great job. So I'm going to show that something Ava did. She looked at the picture. So this is an inferential question, right? So the text might not say it, but she looked at the picture and she said, hey, he looks like he doesn't like that gift at all. Great job, Ava.
Because
Oh, you want to add on?
the text,
Where does it say in the text?
it says that, but he did not always love her gifts.
Great job. So it does say in the text he did not always love her gifts. We're looking at specifically the gifts that she had. So that was a great add-on. Kenzma, we're going to go on to our next question. Okay, friends, we're doing a great job. So we are, take a seat. And last question. Ready? Oh, 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me.
1, 2, eyes on you.
Let's stay focused. Ready for the last question. Ready to mind for that evidence. Ready? Okay. How does Tom give Sally the red rabbit? Ooh, just got to mess it up. Listen. 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me.
1, 2, eyes on you.
Why does Tom give Sally the red rabbit mittens? Why does he give? Why does he give her the red rabbit mittens? Why does he give them to her? Find that evidence. Find that evidence. Joy, why does he give her the red rabbit mittens. Send her some shine, send her some shine. Why does he give her that red rabbit mittens?